Hi, my name is Christopher Hart. I'm an author of many books on cartooning and illustrating, and I hope you have some of them, and I hope you'll pick them up. They're everywhere, Amazon, etc., all places, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's. So today, I'd like to show you something about proportions of the face. Now, many of you know some proportions of the face, and that's wonderful. Here's a guy in the front view. Here's the face, the head. But what happens when the head changes direction? Like it tilts forward or back. Did you know that proportions change? Everything changes. So I'd like to show you, because it's kind of cool. You don't have to memorize it, but it's kind of cool to see. Maybe you'll click with it. Now normally, the eyes are here. This is the eye line. It's halfway up, the head. That's where the eyes go. But when the head tilts down, see, watch this. As it goes down, the eye line goes down. So now we no longer have half in front, on top and half at the bottom. We have more on top. Because we have that, now the proportions change for the mouth and for the nose. Here's the nose. It's now much closer to the chin. Much closer. And so there's not much room left for the mouth. And that's just the way it's supposed to be. Sometimes people who know proportions try to correct for that, and you'll ruin the angle. Because the angle says, you don't have that room. You have to lower the nose. You have to lower the eyes. So I'm just here to tell you that if you find it's difficult to keep the proportions, you're right. Good. You're doing it right. All right, so let me just square this off a little bit. Here's the jaw, and we'll bring it down a little here. So here's the eye line. So what happens? Let's have this guy, let's make it simple. Let's have the guy looking down. All right, now, so he's looking down, but but his eyes aren't closed horizontally now, because he's looking down, the eyes are kind of curved. You see that? He's looking down in a curved way, like that. And because he's looking down, see, if I'm here and this curves this way, the eyebrow looks closer now to the eye. So instead of the eyebrow being up here, now the eyebrows are here. It's kind of interesting, isn't it, how it works? But we can still use the bridge of the nose here to guide the eye, to let the audience know, or the viewer, everything's all right. We still have it. We're in control. And the eyes, the bridge of the nose still goes to the nose. Everything's okay. Shadow under the lip. We have a little space here, so we let them know, okay, so it's still working. We have one more thing on this to do, and that is the ears. So the ears are usually, up here. Start up here and go down here, but now they're down here. And that's because they go above the eyebrow. Because when this tilts this way, the top of the ear looks higher up, like this. So normally the top of the ear would be down a little bit below the eyebrow, but now it's on top. But it looks right. And it is right in perspective. So what do I do with the other ear? How do I make sure that's right? Like this. You start here at the top of this ear. You just go like this. And you mark it. You get to the other side. If that looks right, go across like that, and you mark that. Boom. You got it. Now, you could get a ruler, and you could do it that way, but you might not have a ruler handy, and it's a lot of fuss. This is an easy way to go ahead. Now, the ears are going back. They're aiming back. So we're going to have a curve, interior curve like this. See that? So it makes it look like it's traveling backward. And give that little flap here, which is called a tragus, by the way. You actually have a name for that little flap. That goes in too. I have a name for the little flap. I call it little flap. But anyway. Okay, so I'll maybe give a little crease right here. And a little bit of shading here, because the eyebrows are now blocking any light. And a little bit of a shadow here. And let's say we give, a little bit of my hairstyle. Bring it a little bit out because I have a little bit of thickness, and bring this out toward the forehead, like so. And I'm going to thin this out just a little bit. And add the neck. I don't think we really need to do too much more on this one. And as far as the using a marker, this and that, I think it's pretty clear. So I will leave this for you as it is. It's a kind of fun lesson on working with perspective as the head turns. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. I have new videos all the time, and I read your posts. If you want to post something, a request, I will read it, and sometimes and often I'll get back to you. So thanks again. Bye-bye.